Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Thanks for joining me right now. I'm excited to see excuse me, what's going to come up. What's going to come up? I'm feeling it's subsiding, but I was feeling a little bit anxious. It wasn't my energy. It just came from I don't know where. So I decided I'd hop on. I mean, I'm all gussied up a little here, so why not share that with you? Why not? Okay, so let's just see, because birds were out chirping earlier. So I got out my little feathered deck here. And we're going to see what the birds are trying to tell us. Let's see what the birds are trying to tell us. Will you like, share, and subscribe? Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, look at that. What? No, look at that. That's a lot of feathers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5. That's usually what I pull. 5. Yeah, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Look at the feathers. I love feathers. I wear my hat every day. My fur. I feel like I'm a bird and I'm a bit of a shapeshifter. Look at this is looking at me right now, and she's looking at her bird. But that just fell off the deck here. But let's see what it's saying. Oh, I better speak louder because I've been listening back at my videos and you can't hear me. I'm going to get that together. But let's see what this says. Are my glasses nearby? Yes. Oh, wow. This is exciting. Yay. All right. Let's see. I'm not going to believe I got these at one of my shops, my opt shops. And I can see perfectly. I'm so grateful. I manifest all kinds of things. I'm so grateful. Pray to God. I say, okay, I'm going to go find this. Whew. And sure enough, whatever's for me is for me anyway, right? My daughter told me that, and I believe it. Because I used to just kind of, we would go shopping and things would be so inexpensive, and I know good things. So I would be like, oh, this, and I had bags and bags of all this stuff, and now it's like, okay. Especially because now I don't have the store. So anyway, let me just not go on a tangent. Okay, so we have the oriole, the raven, the crane, the meadowlark. Ah, I never got the meadowlark before. And the blue jay. All right. So ORCMB. ORCMB. So O is the only vowel. So let's move that around. I can make a lot of different words, but let's see. Anyway, I don't know why I'm drawn to that. That's me in words. I'm a bit of a wordsmith. I like words. All right, so the oriole, the raven, crane, the meadowlark, and the blue jay. So the oriole saying a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Change is coming. So there's 5 cards. 5 means change. And of course, we just got out of year 5 and we just changed and we're in year 6, which is about love, choices, things that's showing up after change. So whatever we have put our investment in, whatever we fought through, whatever we have put our energy in, we're going to see the results of it now through the things that we love, or lack thereof. So we have the raven then, and the raven is saying the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Okay, so a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change, right? Beautiful. That orange, which is the I want to say the root, but I think it's the second chakra. So it's like, it's actually things that you, birthing and manifesting. This is the areas where we manifest, but it's also, where we carry a lot of pain and childhood traumas and things like that. So, so it's at the horizon. So not just yet, but it's almost there. So there's been a lot of work that you've done. And the universe is calling you to notice the synchronicities now. And the crane is here to say you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and, oh, the bird's singing right now. Did you hear that? Luck and longevity bless this union. So this is a union, a partnership. It's on the horizon. It's a change. It's different than what you've been going through, what you've had. And the universe is giving you this. But it's asking you to notice, use your intuition. Ravens, blackbirds, they are very spiritual. Look up the meaning for raven. Look how husky they are in the middle. And that beak is very long. Big. It's more like an eagle's, but they're very spiritual. Sweet birds. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. So, beneficial partnership, cool. Maybe because these two are looking at each other. The raven is noticing the crane. And this is white. So, light and dark are noticing each other and looking at each other eye to eye. The raven has gone up in vibration, frequency, to meet the crane, who is a bigger bird, but opposites do attract, and it's a beneficial partnership. So someone who may look different than you, someone who may differ from you, and who looks different than you, may be on the horizon. You're going to meet this person. So, look outside of the norm of what you might look for in a partnership, whether it be platonic or romantic or a business partnership. Then you have meadowlark, which is music to me. I just love a meadowlark. There's a song I grew up singing in the choir, something about meadowlark, and that was like one of my favorite notes to sing, I think. I have to go back and figure that out. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Meadowlark. Beautiful. So after you just have this luck, yeah, because Raven, the Oriole already said there's change, okay, and the Oriole is not facing the Raven. The Raven, they're back to back, so it's like, yeah, change. So different from the way things were. And maybe, even transforming into or transmuting or whatever. There's some change there. But you're finding a new partnership here. And soon here. So the horizon. So this must be I'm going to say 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. So this partnership is going to fulfill some needs, something inside you didn't even know or weren't expecting from this. You'll find something, a skill, something that motivates you, some blessing will come out of this experience. A wonderful, journey, a wonderful journey. Wow, inner discovery. So, wow, spiritual, that means more elevation. Like the crow had to elevate to be on the level of the crane. Well, the meadowlark is taking it even another level. And then the blue jay doesn't even see the meadowlark behind it. And the blue jay is saying the time is right to access the master. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Oh, wow. I know this is talking to me. But I always think it's all talking to me. I'm doing exercises to not think everything's about me. Okay? Listen. Let's see. Wow. This is great. Now the owl is looking right at me. What you looking at? Owl? What you want to say? You want to say something? The white owl. Oh, there's the other owl. There's another owl in here. That's a beautiful feather. I love black and white. There goes the... Ooh. Okay. Black and white like the raven and the crane. And owls are wisdom. Wise. And that would be wise to act with humility and control. That's wisdom. Okay? Oh, and maybe that's what the owl is saying. Now that's wisdom. Okay. Okay. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. That's what this card says. This is so cute. This owl is so dark. So cute. I have birds all in my backyard. I'm so fortunate. Now, I'm grateful. Okay. I'm fortunate for that. There's some things that people would say I wouldn't be fortunate about, but I don't focus on that. I'm focusing on what I'm fortunate. I'm so fortunate to have this huge tree with these birds that sing and talk, all that, and will come through and tweedle, tweedle. And this is what they're saying. I got lots of hummingbirds. The hummingbird didn't come out. I usually get the hummingbird all the time. But silk, look, see? It's for us. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Of course, because that light, right? And the inner, what was that? The inner discovery within you. So the inner discovery within you is from the divine. It's like wisdom and messages from the divine. So listen to your intuition and go within, meditate, and be quiet enough to hear the messages and the synchronicities. Maybe get a divination tool. It's not the devil, just a pretty card. I mean, I have all kinds. These, they don't look harmful. Like, you got these, right? There's these are funny. I could get us advice or something from these. These are wacky, but these are different. These are, so they're, they're not voodoo or scary or whatever. People are that. The card is just a card, okay? And it's just a tool to use to help you talk. Like, oh, these cards came out and they're giving us a message. That's it. And it's beautiful because it's from the divine. It's a wonderful message. It's about self-growth, self-control. It's about your abilities. These are abilities and skills that we have to use on purpose. Meditation, prayer. You can't, I mean, we can have these things at our disposal, but if we don't use them, so we do these things, we have to put them into practice, do it on purpose to find within these wonderful discoveries, to communicate, because there may be a time when all you'll have is communicating with the divine, with God, and you will have that with the communication within it to know when to move, where to go, when to stay, where to go, because he may be telling us that way, navigating us, maybe navigating a different way within. So it's time to, right? It was something I read. It was sent, like it was saying, do a little studying. I don't know why. Well, when it says with the Blue Jay, the time is right to access and master your abilities. That, to me, says there's a little work to do. Access and master. So you have to look, seek, and find. Now, if you've already done it and you've got it all mapped out, then apply it. But if not, maybe there's some research that has to be done. Notice important synchronicities. Maybe there's a synchronicity, but there's something you don't know about. So do a little Google research. Do a little something. It's a journey. Journeys, journal. I'm thinking journal. Need to journal. I have journals all over the place. And believe me, I remember my kids, I guess that must be 30 years ago now. And this woman, not only this lady, but other ones, other people said, journal, get a journal. And I would get these journals and I was like, I don't want to write in a journal. Now I understand. Those are books. Not only that, they're history. They're your history. You can look back, read or not, or you can tear some out and get rid of different chapters that you need to heal from. Because those are the things that might be hidden in your subconscious that you're not dealing with, And there might come a time when you could really benefit from that information. Information is what it is. It's information. Okay? That was good, guys. So let's get some of these messages too. These messages. Oh, these are my first initial cards. I don't know where I don't know, there's a whole bunch of cards missing. But these are my first cards I ever made. That was 2019. Probably March. Wow. Kept hearing them I was like, okay, I got it. And I stayed up all night printing these things out and writing the stuff. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Well, this is the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. It's money. So this partnership is going to be very lucrative. There's money on the table. Don't leave that money on the table. That's a 9. And here was this lady with the bird. I was already sitting here. That's 9. So 9, not because that's a 9 of Pentacles. That's why. Interesting. So that's a synchronicity. Okay. So something with work, and this is interesting. I'm getting a little bit of a ooh. Let's just pause on that. Let's claim that and call that into our life. Call that into existence. Bring that forth. The 9 of Pentacles plus the 8. 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. Wait. Yeah, right? Or just 8. Did you know anything you add to 9 will break down to itself always? Go back to itself. Right? So 9 plus 3. It's going to end up being 3 when you break it down to the final number. Right, watch. 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 12. 2 plus 1, 3. Isn't that something? It's very interesting. We're calling that 9 of Pentacles plus 8. Okay? We're going to getting 17 times whatever. That's a lot. Even this another 9 right there. Excuse me. What? This is crazy. Here's another deck. There's another. There she is again. I didn't. Or do they always say you can't make this up? You really can't. Okay, so this came out. Let's see. What does it say? Oh, God. I mean, some these mainly have like one little mainly. They mainly have one little something on them, right? Thank you, Empress Lillian. Whatever. But of course, no. This was like some notes I took from something. But okay, we will read. Thank you, because we are into synchronicities, information, pentacles, and manifesting. This is and manifesting into our life love, joy, and abundance. I didn't even get to that part. Oh, I was looking for my glasses. I hope you can hear me. This is good. Okay. Joel 2. Living in Christ mind. The world mind, and then there's Christ mind. The human mind is the world mind. The Christ mind is omnipresent, which is everywhere, omniscient, and omnipotent. I used to know those words, but because my dad has a song, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. He's omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. That means everywhere at all times. He's bigger than anything. He's greater than everything. He's all that in a bag of chips. So he's limitless. The human mind is limited. The world mind is limited. It's also subject to the worldly things, spirits, and flesh, and the things that expire. The Christ mind is forever. What the heck was that? That is the truth. You know what that was? Other powers appear to be. All world conditions were placed by the world. Christ's mind no dead space. Christ's mind is the Son of God, and there's no other way. Is forever. It's endless. It's omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. And as sons of God, we are God. We are, we inherit all of the heritage and all the inalienable rights that come with that. And wherever he is, no matter where, then that's where we are too, as well. As above, so below, as within. Ye are in me, and I am in you. Then ask what you will, and it shall be done for you. Okay. Love that. Okay. Alright. Fix my phone. That's supposed to pull hard. Anyway. That's still resonating. I feel very... I feel something. I want to see. I want to say, I'm sorry, ethereal or something. Okay, do you have anything? Let's see. What is this? Strength and refrain. Or see the... So this pinnacle, because this... Oh gosh, here's this 8. And here's this 8 here. So may as well take it to clarify. So, diligence, knowledge, detail, regenerate assets, new focus, like the Oriole, the change, right? A new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Absolutely. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. We got these synchronicities right here, let alone that you're going to see as you go on through this week or throughout your day for the next 4 to 4 to 4. 4 days, 4 weeks. It could be 4 hours, 4 weeks, 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. But, and it sounds like it has something to do with like something that would regenerate income. So that sounds like, you know, something banking or stocks or real estate or something that would, even music, records, or something, or art, or, you know, things that generate and regenerate assets. It's something new. This is an apprentice card, but it's working late. This one's working late into the night. So you might be waking up between these weird hours because this is ascension going on up here. So I know for me, I wake up. I used to wake up at 3. Now I wake up even earlier because I go to sleep earlier because, I still have to get my sleep. Empress got to get her sleep, right? So, yeah, so now I wake up 1 something, unless I do happen to force myself to go to sleep, and when my little one goes, then I may wake up at 3 something. Still, I'm gonna wake up, and it's good. Oh, yeah, I like to look at the stock market, and that's a good time to get up and look, especially if you have Webull. Anyway, um, I'm just picking these up, but I have to read these. What am I doing? Okay, so we had this. So this is accomplishing something here. Discernment, too. Foresight, safety, prudence, material well-being, love of nature. So, and these birds, yeah. So, go out in nature, go around birds, go around whatever it is you like, whatever tickles your fancy, in the animal kingdom or, whatever it might be. Find the music of your heart. Find the joy and love and abundance that's coming into your life. You change your mind and you upgrade your life. Okay? This is something I had wrote before I came on here. What did it say? Frequency. Oh, I didn't see. We have to look that up. I have to come back with that. We'll see. See how, because it's already 32 minutes. It says, what is God's frequency? Then let's replace fear with love, guilt with joy, and shame with abundance. Let's attract the things that support and uplift and tune into God's frequency. See? But I didn't, I have to I was going to Google what that was. See, figure it out. Oh, shoot. That might be it. Heartbreak. We don't want to tune into heartbreak, but God is heartbroken. So let's get it together. No more sneaky behavior. Oh, Father God, make a way for us. Make a way where there's no way. You can do it all. You're omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. You can do it all. We mess the stuff up, with our flesh here on earth, on earth with this world mind, this human mind. And we need to have the mind of Christ, which is the mind of God, the Son of God. We are sons of God. We are God's kids. We are God. We are part of Him in that way. Right? He's within us. This is what it's saying, the journey. And finding something that makes us fulfilled within and find the inner discovery, which is advancing this, which is advancing God's kingdom, the Christ mind. Whatever your work is here, your purpose. Maybe to heal the brokenhearted. I know for me, that is my purpose. That is a song that has been on my heart since I was a kid. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because He has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim release to the captives, and recoverage of sight to the blind, and to set at liberty those who were oppressed, and preach the acceptable You're alone. So I am here to encourage, right? To preach the acceptable year of the Lord, meaning that so that we find ourselves where He will accept us, where we find ourselves clean and whole, not perfect, but having gone through life and whatever came for this change, making amends in those areas that needed, because we had to do work to get here. You can't get to the higher frequency of God without cleaning yourself up. You can't just go to Him dirty. He does say come as you are, but if you're going to go hang out with His frequency, you don't bring dirt with you. You can clean up, take a shower before you come. You want to be good smelling and so forth. So there is a frequency that this abundance is at, and we're being called to meet that, to the omniscient, the omnipotent part. Okay? The light. Clean our light so that I heard something recently that, they're, I forget what that stuff is called, but the planes are like, that's dust stuff that's coming out. It has like aluminum in it, and it reflects back on the sun, so the sun would reflect back on itself. Um, there's other unhealthy things that it would do. If that were true, I don't know if that is true. That's just something that I heard that I found to be because I've seen chemtrails. I've seen that chemtrails. I've seen it come to Palm Springs, and I've seen them. I've seen all kind of stuff coming back from there. But anyway, here's a 9, another 9. There's a lot of 9s. There is change here, okay? Of course. But there's a 10 coming, so ending in a new beginning. There's a new beginning here. And that's a 9 of Cups. So that's a wish fulfillment. And this is, accomplishments. All it's self mastery and abundance. It's self independently wealthy without having to ask anyone for help. So that's coming, and then now this is love. It can be excessive, and the Strength card is here, which is saying to, have strength. Mean there is maybe some things you need to resist in order to get this. There are some things you have to put into perspective, some things you have to clean up in your life in order to attain this. Like I said, to be at this level, to have all this, you would probably, need to clean up some stuff. Clean up your emails, clean up your social media, clean up your life, because it's about to go to another level. So we do have the Hangman here. So, like I said, before you get to this, clean up some stuff, look at things from another perspective. There's some things that you need to look at from another perspective, gain a different perspective, and go even to a higher level. Maybe it's been a long time coming. This is that Knight of Pentacles coming. It's been a while. What a journey. But the Spirit, that's a lot of spirit behind coming. Brought a lot of spirit with them, the spirits with them. Wow. Look at all the light in the back. Ancestors. That was a lot of work. Somebody had to do work and carry the light, save space, and carry the light, and be the light. With pinnacles, that's hard. In this world, that's like a worldly, everybody wants money and notoriety and so forth. And to do that and come through all that, to have attained all that, and still be humble. Wonderful. Okay, without guilt or shame. We're letting go of fear, guilt, and shame. That is lowering your frequency. There is no shame with God. There is no fear with God. There's no guilt or condemnation. No, he didn't want that. So he sent someone, a flesh, son, like we are in the flesh. He sent us to. We accepted assignments too to come here in the flesh to do. Forget it, but if you kind of think so, probably. But yeah, there's assignments that we accept. So we know we hear the one of Jesus that's famous, or Buddha, or whoever else. It's just that spirit of God, the omnipresent spirit, the omnipotent, meaning in everybody and everywhere at all times, the most powerful over everything. And if you believe that, if you love joy, you'll have that abundance. Okay? It's also enough for me time to get rid of things. It is just time. It's time to let go. Let go and let God take us where he wants us to go. Be on that frequency. Yeah, then we have here the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. And the Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So, actually, this goes there. So it's like this. The Ace goes here. Okay. So, oh no, because here's a 6. What is this? Okay. So maybe I can't put that back. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, then I have to take another one. Here goes this girl screaming. Ugh. Goodness. So, let's just see. I know things are balancing out. The divine is working. God, the hand of God is in this. But there is things we have to be aware and use our intuition, and we have to follow the signs and synchronicities and go within so he can speak to us. He's speaking to us late in the night when we're up like that. God is talking and giving ideas, but it's talking. And that is a time where you can talk to him, pray. Then, at that time, he's offering a cup. This looks like, though, too, because you're seeing things and you're refraining in the areas where there has been too excessive maybe drinking or whatever, excessive, whatever you've been doing in excess. And you haven't been paying attention to maybe something that you should have been. He's offering another hand and a Wheel of Fortune and a new path. new, this is traveling, this is a new home, it's a new job, it's abundance, it's wonderful. And someone's approaching because that little can see somebody's approaching. Well, he's looking at God. So you might feel it or sense something coming. It's God coming towards you. Literally gonna come. Standing. This Wheel of Fortune's here and is handing you in your face. I mean, that squirrel knows. The squirrel's right there. Then the squirrel is like, what? So the squirrel sees the hand, or somebody sees this. Somebody sees it, and you're just kind of like, huh? I can't believe it's unbelievable. Where you don't, or you're in a daze, something catatonic, and you don't even see it. But you're not going to be able to miss it. It's going to knock you over. Or you don't, yeah. Interesting. Too busy, I don't know, looking at things that don't count or self-imposed. Maybe some fears, and that's why we have to let go of this fear. Fear, guilt, and shame. We're releasing that. That's gone. Love, joy, abundance. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Be encouraged.